Got this KLT250 up on the lift. This thing's been sitting in the barn along with the rest of them, so haven't ran in years. I just loosened the seat up. We're gonna see if we can get this thing to fire. I've never worked on one of these before, so this is all new to me. Probably gonna have to take the carburetor off and give it a good clean and inspect the airbox, make sure there's not a rat's nest in there. So far so good. 110 runs pretty well. And a little bit of dirt in there. We're gonna go ahead and take it off and sonic clean it. This thing almost looks like a street bike engine on here. It's pretty freaking, I mean, everything's on it. It's pretty solid. Exhaust looks pretty good. This suspension's pretty wild. This whole bar moves. Cantilever, whatever you call that. Definitely interesting. Never knew these had a manual clutch on them. I'm kind of curious to see how it runs. Thing's heavy, I know that. I was checking this out. Somebody had some spare oil in with them. Literally. Don't know what that's all about, but there's about a quart of oil in the back of that. Scores! Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get to that battery in there. That thing's really jammed in there. We're gonna have to put a jump pack on it and see what I can't figure out here. I got a kill switch wired in here. I'm probably gonna put I have an old key switch out of another machine I'll probably throw in there. And then this here's kind of jerry rigged up for the light. I mean, they really went out of their way there. I mean, I have some Honda ones I could probably throw on here, but we'll see what happens here. I guess these have a fuel pump on them. It operates off vacuum maybe. Somebody said it was electric, but I have no idea. I see a bunch of stuff in here, solenoid. Other than that, everything looks to be in nice shape. Check that out. The diff, I'm guessing that's the differential. Oh, they got the vent line ran welded through the frame. Pretty neat. But yeah, she's a beast. The good part is, I went to suck any gas that was out of it. You can't even see down in there. There's no old gas in it. They sucked it out, so whenever they put this thing away, it was cleaned up. Hell, even the brakes all work. All the levers and wires and cables. Speedometer works. Pretty cool. Alright, let me go ahead and get this carburetor off here and get this airbox out and see what we're dealing with. We got the airbox cover off. That's good and bad at the same time. At least there's not a mouse nest in there. But we don't have a filter cage or a filter, so that's a problem. Probably not going to run too good without that. Boy, I don't even know where the heck you would even get something like that. I'm going to have to look on eBay. I guess we're going to see if it's going to run first. But maybe the motor's locked up. Don't know. No clue. Alright, I'm going to pull this carburetor off next and see how bad it is. Got kind of excited and I hooked a jump pack up here. I figured out this switch is on and off switch, so, and I figured out this has an electric fuel pump. Gas is nasty. You can see it spitting out. I'm going to try to get all this out of here. It smells like varnish, bad. It's actually quite clear, but I'm sure it's not good to run. It's probably going to take forever. That's crazy though, it's working. I'm sure she's going to start. I put some ether in it, but I'm going to go ahead now that I know the fuel pump's working. I'm going to pump all this out, put some fresh gas in it, hook the fuel line back up and see if she'll start on her own. Maybe a little bit of spray. We'll get this out of here though, for now. I got the old carburetor off this KLT. Just took screws out. Let's see what we're going to find inside. I don't think it's ever been apart because the screws don't have any stripped anything. Ew. Nasty, nasty. Look at that main jet. Just plugged. Just plugged. Ew. Boy, the smell coming off this thing's something else. Alright, I'm going to take this thing apart and put it in the sonic cleaner right here. We'll get this thing cleaned up and see if she starts up. Okay, I kind of jumped the gun here on you guys. I hooked up the jump pack and got it to sputter. Got a little bit of smoke coming out of the exhaust jet. Let's see if I can get this thing to start. Oh yeah. Well, I tell you what, that motor sounds good. Quiet. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, that motor doesn't even have a tick to it. That's crazy. I wonder if the light works. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. No way. Oh, get the hell out of here. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, doesn't want to idle. I can't believe that light works. That's crazy. Ah, alright. 1% oil in this thing. I think I'm gonna drain it and put some new oil in it. Alright, we'll come back. Where are we at here? Let's take a look and see what comes out of this thing. I'm curious. I think it'll look good. Judging about how that gas smells right now, I don't think it's going to be any better. Oh yeah. Dark. Ooh, it smells like old gas too. That's a good thing I drained it. At least it had oil on it. Alright, I'll go ahead and put some fresh stuff in here and we'll let it do some running for a bit and see what happens. Carburetor back on, got the jump pack hooked up, we're sitting about 12.6. I gave it a little bit of ether and then I put the cover back on, so let's see what happens here. Quiet. Wow. Tell you what, that thing sounds damn good. That popping back through the carb. Must be running lean. No air filter. Alright, cool. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit and warm up and see what happens here. I might take it for a might take a little for a test ride. I don't know if this thing has reverse on it or not. I'm gonna have to find that out. Not quite sure. We'll come back.